Yo,
How you doing, mate? You okay?
very well, very well.
Really good to get talking to you. Whereabouts are you right now?
I'm in Boston.
Okay.
I'm at home,
What-
lying right in my bed.
What can you see out of your window then? Because at the minute I can see Fleet Street, one of the roads in town in Liverpool, and a couple of bars. That's it. I'm guessing you've got a better view than me right now.
Actually, no, my curtains are closed, so I have no view.
There's going to be some people listening thinking, wow, Jordan Knight on the show, New Kids on the Block. And then there's going to be some other people going, who's Jordan Knight? It's kind of one of them now, isn't it? Where you were absolutely massive back in the day.
Yes, I was just saying to somebody that back in the day there was like this really high-pitched frenzy kind of fame, and now's the perfect kind of fame and celebrity where it's like I get to enjoy both. I get to enjoy the celebrity and I get to enjoy my private life. So it's the perfect match.
Couple of little stats here, which I think are really important just to make you realise how big New Kids on the Block were back in the day. 80 million albums worldwide. 80 million albums. And you were the highest paid entertainers in 1990. You earned more than Michael Jackson and Madonna in that year. That is absolutely huge.
Yeah, it was amazing. Let me just say this, and I don't want to toot my own horn or the group's own horn, but I do want to let you know that that was back in the day, but as of recent, for the past 4 years, we've been the highest grossing tour in North America for the past 4 years. So there's been the past, and then there was like a lull, and now there's kind of like a resurgence going on. Hence, that's why we're kind of coming over there with the Backstreet Boys. So,
How did that come about, actually, working with the Backstreet Boys, Jordan?
well, we've always been acquainted with the Backstreet Boys and kind of friends and stuff like that, but in the public eye, a lot of people didn't know that. So the New Kids were ending a tour in the States, and we wanted the last show to be a big thing, and we heard the Backstreet Boys were in town. This was in New York City. So we invited the Backstreet Boys to our show, and we asked them, would you mind coming on stage and singing with us? They're singing one of your songs. Like, we'll start the song, and then you guys come out. They said, oh, well, we wouldn't mind coming to the show, but we don't know if we want to get in front of 10,000 of your fans. They love you guys, not us. We're like, well, trust us. It'll be cool. If anything else, it'll stir the pot. It'll get people talking. So we sang half of one of their songs, I Want It That Way. And then during the song, we had the band do a little lull, and then the curtain behind us rose, and there were standing the Backstreet Boys, and all our fans were like, what the hell's going on? That's the Backstreet Boys. It was almost like there was a deafening silence in the crowd, and then they just started singing, and they tore the place apart. And by the end of the song, we were all singing together, and the people were going nuts. Based on that reaction right there, we kind of said, guys, we need to tour together. This would be amazing. So that's where that started.
Are you ready for the Scouse Screams? Because this tour is coming to Liverpool next year, 23rd of April.
Wow, you know what? It seems far away, but it's right around the corner. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be massive, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Are you appreciating things more now than what you did when New Kids on the Block were first on the scene?
I do. I appreciate it a lot more. I'm able to kind of soak it all in more. It's kind of like an old battle horse now. Like, before I was like a gun shy, you know, everything was just like, what the hell is going on? You know, it was just so wild and crazy. But now I'm used to all the kind of frenzy, the adulation, all that stuff. And so when I go on stage, I'm able to live in my skin a little more and soak it up.
And I'm guessing after the gig, you'll go to bed at a sensible time, whereas probably back in the day, it was like stay up all night and have a party or something.
Absolutely. When you first start out, make it famous, if you will, you have to get it out of your system. It's
Yeah.
like if you make your first load of money, you have to splurge a little bit. Now it's kind of like all business. We have fun on stage. We have fun backstage. We have fun when we're rehearsing. It's now the little moments. I'm really sounding like I'm an old man right now, but it's really true.
Trust me, you're not, okay? Listen, Jordan, we've got a rewind selector coming up on the show in a bit, okay? I do this every night on the Evening Takeover, and it's basically a classic tune. What I thought we'd do tonight, seeing as you're going to be coming to Liverpool next year with the Backstreet Boys, we'd go with a classic New Kids on the Block track as the rewind selector. I'm going to do it in about 10-15 minutes. I want you to pick it, okay? So get thinking. You've got about 10 minutes. And we'll go with the New Kids on the Block track that you go with, all right?
I will, yes.
Jordan, have you thought of the New Kids on the Block track that you want on as the rewind selector, mate?
I have two songs in mind. One is a slow song,
Okay.
a love song. Another is a very upbeat song.
I'm hoping...
What would you like, slow or upbeat?
I think it needs to be upbeat, and I think it needs to be... I don't want to influence you, the right stuff, but it's up to you.
You know what? We love the right stuff. I love the right stuff. It's one of my favorite songs to perform on stage. But I'm going to have to pick Step by Step.
Oh, now that is a tune.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, Step by Step, New Kids on the Block. Tonight's Rewind Selector, it's on the way. Listen, mate, enjoy the tour, okay? And enjoy Liverpool next year as well.
I will. Thank you, man. Thanks for having me on.
23rd of April, 2012. You can get tickets for the New Kids on the Block Backstreet Boys tour when it comes to the Liverpool Echo Arena online, juicefm.com. Jordan, pleasure talking to you, mate.
Yeah, you too, man.